All right. Well, we have to start off with all the MIAs that we were supposed to have completed by, well, this week. That was our
Hmm.
deadline.
Hmm.
I think we're pretty good on that. I can't seem to I can't seem to access the website though. Still, like,
Yeah, because no that so now Katie had the thing up. So now the next thing is to Noel took down the domain name. He just has to point it to that WordPress thing, like again.
okay.
So that's so make that an actionable task. Noel's got to do that one. Or asking him have to. I mean, ask him if we can.
Okay. All right. That was one thing. So we're good on that. We just have to keep doing some iterations on that. Megan is still, she's basically just waiting for us to, be ready with the website so she can start editing the blog post. Um, Afterwards, there was the IG. The IG's popping right now. It's hella popping. Um,
Yeah, it's great. It
yeah,
is.
it's good. Kenny is doing a great job with that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
what else? We have T Blake kicks on their cost. How was the conference call with him?
What's going well actually? He's got a bunch of opportunities for us. What we're gonna knock this thing out the park for him. He's got somebody. It's all just web scraping for the most part. He's actually the one that's about to get up. He's the one that's got to hand off next, where that they have data and they've been like scraping his site, and they have information that he'd like to get on the kicks under cost. So uh, be like probably writing some scraping routine that gets information from that website and just allows him access to it. That's one thing. There's like he's invited us to this conference. I think it's the ASICS conference or whatever have you, but it's just some exclusive conference that's on the 7th at 7 p.m. So it's I think something good will happen there. 777. So and then earlier that day, 7 a.m. I actually have so at 7 again because you know Vine, right?
Who? I mean, you kind of just waved off for a little bit. Can you?
You know Vine, right?
Yeah. You were talking to me about that last time. Last
Yeah.
time.
So that's on Thursday too,
Oh, for sure.
and then hopefully by tomorrow he can get together that information that we need to scrape and what site and everything. So make sure this week, make sure we nudge that gets done by. I'd like to have that done by Thursday when they have that event. That would be great to show them. I would start getting paying a little love to sneaker shouts. Um, and it's a communication is difficult. It's difficult to ramp back up when it's gone a little, but it's not hard to keep going. So it's like every week we should be really sitting there like, well, what's going on with sneaker shops? What's going on with DJ Dells and like getting what's the very next step? Like this is a week by week thing. And I mean, how many more serious players do we need to have in that group to be able to do something? I mean, like two people, two people in our group are multimillionaires. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's a no brainer to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
I
It's
do
like,
realize that other people might not see that though.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah, for sure. So we have to focalize on those different aspects of different groups of people that we have to talk to. So would you say would we need ready to have the website at least up and running by Thursday? Is that it?
Yeah, well, there's multitude of things there. We got the Sneakyhead site going back up. We probably need to show some attention to sneaker shouts that might involve getting the channel going again. We getting some shirts or whatever. Like make that more of a long term process. Like if we're ordering those in a month, to make sure it's addressed because of what I'm saying. Um, Also, there is like sneaker shouts. There is picks under cost. There is Demonte, who's been helping, really working on his own. Him and I have been pairing a bunch. recently as well. As Holy Grail Kicks there. There's DJ Dells. There's I mean, there's stuff to do. And honestly speaking, it might involve like some rousing up of the dev channel. Like they do seem to like to do the dev calls, but it's just a matter of when people can do it. Honestly, Jonathan, if you drop a straw poll in there once a week on a Sunday for when people want to have a dev call, the thing about straw polls is you have to give a suggestion. I think that you can allow people to give suggestions too, but the rule of thumb is usually give people 3 options, and one of them might be to suggest another option. So like 2 options and then another one, and it can be roundabout. You can start it off with Wednesday or Friday, or third option, you pick a day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And figure out a straw poll there, because those things are like gasolines to matches. Like somebody, after the first couple people do it, then more people do it. But I'd say like on Sunday, if you're dropping those things, like you can really get everything done with Sneakyhead on a Sunday, and even if you distribute it, then there it is, throughout the week. But I think that's the major concerns, unless you know of anything else.
No. All right. Cause Daniel hit me up the other day.
What you saying?
It was like, I said, Daniel hit me up the other day. So I added his homeboy.
What happened?
I guess they're like, do this, how like payments gonna be going, like, or how we're gonna configure that. Well, who do we want on the projects? I think that's why we need the dev calls.
Yeah, but I mean, Daniel mentioned what about what?
Oh, Daniel mentioned one of his friends, a designer, wanted to come in and see if there's any projects available.
Who? Which one? Who?
Zach Fowler. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him.
Yeah, see, so there's Zach, but what you want to do is like, so think about it. Like Jasmine, we bought in, she does some design work and all of that. Like, if we bring in Zach and toss him some work, how does Jasmine feel about that? Like little things like that we want to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Like Tim's in the group, and of course he's like twiddling his thumbs and stuff. Like maybe it's something that they all can work on and design, and like maybe you can get together a few heads and get something knocked out in a third of the time. Who knows? Like that's something that I'm looking for you to sort of organize. And honestly speaking, the person you should be leaning on, I'd say at least once a week, you'd be crazy not to, is Christian.
I hit up Christian. You never hit me back up.
Well, I mean, touch him a couple of times, because the thing is, like, he even mentioned it. He was like, I don't know if Jonathan needs any help. He's like, I'd like to speak, know if that like hinders him or anything like that. So when people talk like that, that means they're just waiting for you to reach out to them.
Okay, yeah, well, which I did. So I'm just, I'll just hit him up again.
All right, great. And I'd say do a follow up too if you can on Vanessa and Evan. That was a great job too, and just make sure that they got everything that they need.
Okay, yeah.
You might want to tell Ricky if you can get a introduction to that accountant too, because that might be able to help with Kitten's play. Like, I mean, we have some work we can toss her and Ricky's way.
Okay, all right. I'll talk to Ricky about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go down. All right. So I'm gonna have like maybe like Noel and Sakenya just get involved a little more with having more of their hands into the projects as well. Especially Noel. I mean, like he's a developer, so he'll probably know best when it comes to things like that as well. So right now, Kicks Under Cost is good. That's underway. Do you still have the recordings or no?
No, don't. Because it was like that. The next step in what he does, that's what we'll have to record and do all that stuff.
Okay. And what is that?
Well, that's the thing. He said that he was going to be busy through till like Tuesday or something. But that's yeah, he's gonna be busy till Tuesday, till like tomorrow or Tuesday. He said he would put that in there. Just make sure you tap him, make sure that goes along.
Okay.
We just want to make sure that each person who's affiliated like that, they get it, that each one that they all get a little attention, man, because it's like once it goes in, looks like it's hard to get that back.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, because with sneaker shouts, what was the last time? Who knows? All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to Ivan,
Mhm.
see what we can actually do, because he still wants to revamp and do the redesign of the website.
Mhm.
So I guess we're gonna have to put different people on different projects, because now I'm pretty sure not everyone can do.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, because I've been thinking about the same people. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who we can use, and probably Strawpool is going to be a good thing when we have the dev calls.
Yeah.
All right. So that's about it though.
Mhm.
So Kenny's not here, and Noel. I'll post this up in the.
Okay. Well, that sounds great, man. I mean, moving right along, we got some great things, so we might as well keep going.
All right, I'll see what's good with the product restocks. Because did they just turn it off, or
Huh?
they basically just turned it off, right?
Turn what up?
The product restocks, like they just turned off the
Yeah,
system.
we just turn it off. We just turn it off whenever until something happens or whatever it is.
Okay. So right now it's just like trying to have that incorporated in everybody else's websites and applications.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
That's something that's of value. So we want to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Take care,
yeah, for sure.
all right. Take care. Bye.
I do.